As you can see on screen, Sky Sports are now reporting that unbeaten British cruiserweight prospects Lawrence Okolie and Isaac Chamberlain will settle their beef in a 10-rounder on the 3rd of February 2018 at the O2 Arena in London. So it's on. There had been some talk recently that Isaac Chamberlain wasn't happy with the money he was getting, even though it's a 50-50 split. He's getting the same as Okolie. He was apparently not happy, according to Eddie Hearn. Perhaps that was just a negotiation tactic to try and see if he could get any more. You don't know if you don't try. So maybe he tried it to see if he could squeeze any more out of it by maybe kind of bluffing and acting as though he wasn't going to go through with the fight. Whatever the case may be, the fight is on now. Okolie versus Chamberlain on Saturday, the 3rd of February 2018 at the O2 Arena in London. Now, I've said recently, and I'll reiterate here again, I'm picking Lawrence Okolie in this fight. People say that he's ungainly. People say that he's uncoordinated. They say a lot of things about Lawrence Okolie. They believe that Isaac Chamberlain has got better boxing skills. They're impressed by the fact that he's been sparring Alexander Usyk and a bunch of other people. Look, I'm not here to diss Isaac Chamberlain. And if Isaac Chamberlain wins, hey, that's all good. You know, this is not a fanboy video or anything like that. I'm just speaking from an objective point of view. I think Lawrence Okolie is going to win the fight. Isaac Chamberlain, yeah, he does look better coordinated than Okolie. He does look a bit more polished at times than Okolie does. But I don't think it will be enough. I think Lawrence Okolie hits very hard. He's a natural puncher. He has the height and reach on Isaac Chamberlain. Mentally, I think he might be a bit more mature. There's a possibility that he's not, but mentally, I think he may be a bit more mature than Isaac Chamberlain. Chamberlain is very young. I think he's only like 23. Okolie is a couple years older. But just his demeanor, Lawrence Okolie, just seems a bit more self-assured to me. And if people want to talk about quality sparring, Lawrence Okolie spars people like Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, etc. on a regular basis. So who's getting the high quality sparring more frequently? Lawrence Okolie or Isaac Chamberlain? Chamberlain has been, I believe he sparred Wilder. He's been out to a Wilder camp before and a Usyk camp. But Okolie is sparring top quality guys on a very, very regular basis at a Peacock gym and elsewhere. So, I don't really see how Chamberlain is supposed to have an advantage in terms of quality of sparring. I think Okolie's probably got the advantage because, again, he's sparring these top quality guys more regularly, as far as I'm aware, than Chamberlain is. So, yeah, I just think Okolie's power, his ring presence, his height and reach will be enough to defeat Isaac Chamberlain. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Chamberlain, at the end of the day, has proven things that Okolie has yet to prove as a pro. Chamberlain came through that very tough 10-rounder where he dislocated his shoulder against Wadi Camacho. Lawrence Okolie hasn't been in deep waters like that before. He hasn't shown that he can come through a crisis like that and prevail. So, there are certainly questions about Okolie, and I'm not dissing anybody who's picking Chamberlain. Chamberlain could well win. But based upon what I've seen, I think Okolie's going to win the fight. We'll find out, I guess, on February 3rd. Shout out to everyone who is intending to go, because I think this is a good fight to support. It's not top of the bill, I don't believe. I'm not sure who's top of the bill, but it's one of the top fights on the bill, certainly. And from my perspective, I'd be more interested in this fight than anything else that's on the bill, as far as I'm aware of at the moment. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. Who you picking and why? Let me know. It's happening. I'm out.